Whoa! This is the tallest garage I've ever seen. So I'm making bread. I'm out of bread, and bread is kind of a staple around here for me. I use it every day. And it's either run to town or make bread. And I'm doing it the cheap, easy, lazy way in a bread maker. We've had this thing for, gosh, since the kids were young. 25 years? Oh, a long time. And I have made plenty of bread with it. Now, skim milk powder. And it's okay. It's not like store-bought bread. I know a lot of people prefer like homemade bread, but it's okay. It'll do. Does skim milk powder go bad? This has been around here for a long time. July 3rd, 2019. I'm sure it's fine. It's powder, right? Just flour doesn't go bad, does it? Right? Whoa! Can confirm. Skim milk powder goes bad. Whoa, Jesus. Oh. Okay, so what does skim milk powder do in bread? Can I just add some cream? I've got cream in the fridge. Is it the same thing, you think? Is something going to go wrong if I just add cream? I don't know, I need my bread though. Quarter cup. I'm gonna do it. I want my bread. Anyway, I've been trying this new thing with the fire recently. Wood stove fire. I heard about this a long time ago, but I've never tried it. And that's covering up your coals at night so you have nice coals in the morning. Like usually, like if it's warm at night in here and I'm letting the fire die out, right, in the evening, in the morning there's like nothing there. I gotta start a fire from fresh. Right? Not a big deal, but I tell you what, if you've got coals in your wood stove and you throw some firewood in there and it's nice. It's a lot easier than, you know, getting your fire starter and your kindling and all that kind of crap ready. Just have a fire going. So, yeah, so what I do is, what I've been doing is, like last night, perfect example, and I filmed it. It was about 9:30, and the fire's dying down. There's still some, you know, chunks of wood in there, pretty much charcoal at that point. And I covered it all up with ash. And that should keep the coals live a lot longer, right? I'm not sure what technically is happening in there. But I'm about to go over there, and it's 8:30 right now. I'm about to go over there and uncover it all and throw some wood on and see if a fire starts. Fire starter. Oh, we'll come back to this later. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oops. My mountain of ash. Can we see? We got a few here. So let's see. Another. So I'm gonna just try and let her go. Wow, a lot of heat coming off of there, that's for sure. Whew. Okay. So I'm just going to leave the door open a crack, and we'll come back and see when the fire get going. We're back. Just briefly. I found another thing of skim milk powder. I was looking for brown sugar. This one isn't even opened. November 24th, 2021 is the expiry date on this guy. You feeling lucky, Russell? You feeling lucky? It says resealable. How quickly can I reseal this? Oh no! It is not resealable. It's... Oh. Well, that's a shame. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay, this is wonderful. So 1.5, I'm going to read the ingredients here for you. 1.5 cups of water. Fine, that's easy. 1/4 cup of skim milk powder, which turned into a 1/4 cup of cream. Coffee cream, half and half. 1.5 teaspoons of salt, easily done. Brown sugar, 3 tablespoons. Well, we don't have any brown sugar. I thought we did, but we don't. So I added 8 cubes of regular white sugar. For coffee, right? I bought that for guests, like Ray, who needs sugar in his tea. Shortening, 3 tablespoons of shortening. Now I did find shortening in the fridge. It did expire February 2021, but it still looks good. Yeah, it doesn't smell. Whole wheat flour. Yeah, got the whole wheat flour. It expired December 2019, but we already previously agreed that flour doesn't go bad, right? And then bread machine yeast. So I found this one in the fridge. It was almost empty. It expired in April 2020. Still looks good. Still looks normal. And I also found this one in the cupboard. It hadn't been opened. It expired in June 2022. So I opened this one and used that. And the lid did pop when I opened it. So I'm going to go, we're good there. So I think the only ingredients we're really sure of was the salt and the water. We're aces on the salt and the water. Everything else, we're pretty sure about the flour. I mean, the sugar is good. It's just not brown sugar. Wait, I gotta start this thing. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna try and film this. Oh, how do I keep this open? Come here, tender flake. So we select whole wheat program 3. That's 3. Okay. Select size of loaf. It's 1.5. Oops, 1.5. Crust color. I usually go for medium. That's fine. And press IO to start. Okay, here we go. Does it sit here for a while? I thought it started doing its thing immediately. Maybe it sits there for a while for the yeast to do something. I've forgotten. Okay, well, we'll come back. You can see why I don't do a cooking show. I'm not even drunk. It's morning. It's 9 a.m. I have no excuse for just being a jackass. We'll move that back a little bit. Nothing like having your bread maker just stumble onto the floor and mid-bake or mid-stir. Well, this video really isn't about baking bread, but I thought you might be curious how this turned out. So far, that's a fail. So whether it was the expired shortening, or the expired flour, or the expired yeast. Are we on here? You seeing this? It's supposed to be a lot bigger, for one. I wonder if I have my actually have a tool for this. You seeing this? This is before. Let's cut it somewhere like that. There is a weird smell to it. There is a weird taste to it. Not a bad taste, just a weird taste. Well, I suppose if I was desperate, I'd eat it, right? It's going to be different on different cameras. Bit chewy. Bit chewy. So I was, a few minutes ago, I thought I still had the trail cam inside. It was, today's Friday, so it was yesterday that I brought it in, and you saw those videos of the elk from last video. So today I thought I better get that trail cam back out there, because who knows, you know, might miss something. So I'm walking around the pond. I go around the pond, I don't just go straight over. I go around the pond. What do I see? Deer tracks, like right out here. Not quite out here, a little down a little ways. Deer tracks. It came across the pond there. It looked like a coyote was following it. I didn't see any deer tracks over at the salt block though, so I probably wouldn't have caught it on trail cam. I think it was just trying to stay ahead of that coyote. Although, generally the coyotes aren't big enough to take down deer, but small deer, maybe. Anyway, enough bread. It is Monday morning. Today I was going to bring in some firewood. But my plans have changed. City Girl hasn't been coming to the cabin for a bit, and when she was coming to the cabin regularly, like every weekend, I was giving her a little bit of laundry that accumulated during the week. And she would take it back to the condo and very kindly do it for me. I like to think that she would just throw my laundry in with her laundry when she's doing it, but I don't think she likes to get cabin life on her city clothing. Anyway, she hasn't been coming to the cabin for a bit. Like, she hasn't been here since New Year's. So my laundry has been accumulating here, and I'm starting to think about what the heck I'm going to do. And yesterday morning, I was thinking about this washing machine here and thinking, well, I could take that inside and thaw it out and kind of shove it up next to the sink, and so I could fill it up with water and drain it into the sink. And then I'm thinking, well, okay, well, I'll need some clotheslines in here because it doesn't dry. It spins the water out of the clothes really well, but it doesn't do any drying. Jumba, go on. At any rate, and then of course I'd have to, you know, do lines across the cabin so I could hang up my laundry so it would dry. And I'm thinking this is going to be just nasty. And then Ray calls me in the afternoon. Says he's going to be in the Bancroft area at one of his houses. In fact, remember the house that I went up and filmed it? I'm not going to say we. They dropped it in with a crane in place. This house. he's going to be at that house and doing some flooring, I think. Flooring, tiling, maybe some other stuff. And he says, you know, why don't you come out and hang out, and you can help if you want. And Ray never actually needs my help with anything. I'm like, yeah, of course, I'll come out and we can hang out, and maybe I'll do some video, and sure. He goes, yeah, there's also laundry there if you have laundry you want to do. Oh my God. That is so classic Ray. He just comes out with just these, it seems so simple at the time, these suggestions, like, hey, why don't you do this? And I'm like, you're absolutely right, Ray. I mean, this is just laundry, but I mean, so many of my decisions around the cabin have just been simple suggestions from Ray, you know? Like, why don't you make the kitchen bigger? You're not going to spend that much time in the bathroom. Okay, Ray, let's make the kitchen bigger. So many things he said. So I've got the ATV piled high with laundry. I'm also going to take stuff so I can take a shower. I don't know if there's a shower there yet, but you know, there might be. Anyway, let's get going. I'm not going to take the dogs. It's just, where do I put them? You know, in the house while he's doing flooring. Well, I took them down. Whenever I go out for the day, I'll like walk them down to the property line, down the ATV trail to the property line and back, and they tend to do their business when I do that. And so I feel, okay, they're going to be fine for sitting here for all day. Anyway, gonna get going. It'll be interesting to see everything. I like the little stairs that they did here. Look at the size of this garage. Holy hell. This is the tallest garage I've ever seen. Oh, and it's open up there. Interesting. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's upstairs or downstairs. I don't know if they've got. Hold on. Nice view from here, anyway. Mixed precipitation today, so hovering around 0. Snowing right now, of course. Yep, this looks like where we're supposed to be. Right? Holy Jesus. What? Is it a little complicated? I see they got in-floor heating here. I didn't know they were doing that. Or did I? Maybe I did. This looks overly complicated. Look at this. It's a similar filter to what I have, except I have the 3-stage. Here's the little thing that you use to crank it on and off. Boy, what complicated. This looks, look at this. Look at these cuts in here, eh? Plumber who did this is doing it Russell style.
It's like, oh, I made another mistake. I'm gonna have to cut the line. Way to go. I don't even know what we're looking at here. What is this thing? Water heater? Well, I don't see any laundry machines down here, so I'm gonna say that I thought maybe the upstairs was rented and he was just finishing this place. But I don't see laundry machines, so I'm thinking he's upstairs. Let's go take a look. Didn't look like it was ready for flooring either. It's a bit chilly. I'm a bit chilly. Apartment for rent. I see a drill up there. This is okay. I wanted to see what it looked like down there anyway. Yeah, nice. You can't tell today because it's so snowy, but that's a nice view. Be nice to sit up here, right up here in the summertime, and just drink a beer. Yep, Ray's been here. We've even got what is this? I don't know what this is. It says Bell. I don't know if that's TV or something else.
Yeah, okay, so that okay.
I hear voices.
Hey, Russell.
Hey. Can you repeat what you just said?
I need your help, Russell. I got to mix floor leveling, and I got like 8 things of it. You got to do it really quickly. It's fast setting, so you don't want to do it.
Okay.
So, yes,
yeah.
I need your help. Yes, you are
I am
helpful.
going to help Ray.
You are very helpful, Russell. Yes.
Honey, I'm home. So what is this thing growing on your face?
What? Did I not shave this morning?
This morning.
What's growing on your face? This is the beard you'd have if you could grow a beard. What is this attempt? What is this stuff here? What is this? This is a beard?
I don't get anything out here.
What is it?
People think I'm growing a goatee. It's like, no, just what happens.
You didn't mean to do that. Okay, I thought you meant to do that.
Yeah. All right.
Throw it in, get it going, and Brad's gonna drink pizza, and then we'll get to work.
Ray needs my help.
I need his help.
Yeah, sorry, say that again?
Yes, I need your help, yes.
Yep, I'm living it up here.
Take your laundry, and Brad will bring pizza, and then we'll get to do some work. Oh, we gotta carry some stuff downstairs, too.
All right.
Tins of self-leveling concrete, so we gotta mix these in these 2 buckets. We're gonna put half in each bucket, and we're gonna mix it up, and we're gonna pour it on. It's gotta be done reasonably quickly, not quickly, but it does take 2 people.
So you only have the one drill?
Yeah, that should be enough, though.
So mix one, mix the other. Is there a specific amount of water in there?
2 liters.
And you
I
better.
got a pail that has these pails have 2 liter marks on them, so I have the water in here, and the
Boy, does this ever look from there?
service room here.
Does this not work? This works. I looked at this room earlier and thought, beautiful.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on in here. So there's a thing on the inside that shows 2. Alright, so there's 2 liters in each one of them. So each half should take 2 liters. So,
So, quick question: who did the plumbing?
plumber. I didn't do it.
Because this right here is the sort of thing that I would have done. That's a mistake, right? And he had to cut here and fix it.
I assume.
It's in a couple of spots.
Yeah.
I was like, this is Russell plumbing here. Or just everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Everybody makes a Russell now and then.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you were saying.
So, yeah, 2 liters, so half the bag, so the whole bag is 4 liters,
That
so.
doesn't look like 2 liters.
It says it's 2 liters on the inside, there's a little marking here.
Really? Okay.
Right there,
Oh,
it
yeah,
says liters,
okay.
2 liters.
Okay.
So, it's deceiving to mix because it is really soupy, but you don't want it too soupy. So there's it's already 2 liters in each one, so basically you've got to pour these things in for me while I mix it, or
Okay.
we do the other way around. Yeah.
What we're doing here is leveling the floor, because the floor isn't level.
Yeah, this is like 1 inch lower than over there.
Yeah.
So when I go to lay tile, they're big tiles, they're 2 foot by 2 foot tiles, so it's tough to conform. If it was mosaic or something, or if it was small tiles, it'd be easy.
Fair enough.
But
Nice plans. Okay, and you foamed underneath the cabinet so it doesn't go underneath there.
you know,
Oh, I see, and you've lifted it here by a piece of plywood.
yeah, to keep these level.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're going to fill that in.
And these ones were okay?
Yeah. Well,
Or
they
you're-
got foam on them too. So basically, this line here is the line where they're 3/4 of an inch low, and this is the line where I think it's a 1/4 inch low or something.
Okay.
So I've put the latex stuff on there already. That's why you see it just slightly discolored. It's just like a bonding agent.
So we're just doing the
Just this part
inside
here,
this?
just that area there.
Okay.
But we're going to start by pouring over there because it's deepest over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna find a spot for the camera here and we'll just do a time lapse or something. Is there a reason we just don't do a full bag at once? So Ray's starting to put some flooring down just to see how it's gonna play out. And he's got the niftiest tool ever. I've never seen this before. I thought it was just a manual suction cup that you were putting on there, but it isn't.
No, it does.
Battery powered.
Oh, what it does, I won't do it here because so you basically, it helps set it into the content. It does a swirling motion and pushes it down into the setting compound. So rather than using a mallet and going tap, 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 you just push on this and push the button. And of course it's good for picking stuff up too.
Neat.
Cool. You can adjust the speed on too, but
And it's a DeWalt.
compatible.
DeWalt.
It looks like DeWalt, doesn't it?
So,
Compatible. But I'm gonna have to go find my notch trowel, but I can't find my notch trowel.
so we're a little concerned that we ran out of stuff before we got to the line, and
We got the worst of it. The stuff that was an inch low we filled in, but the stuff that's half-inch low is still would have been coming to this line, but guess that was our best.
had a shower. Not that I needed one. I had one like 3 days ago, but all that dust in my hair, I just had to get it out. Nice shower. I guess anything other than cabin shower is nice. But anyway, I was about to leave when I realized I hadn't done a walkthrough of the upstairs.
What's on the fridge? Who's that on the fridge? I recognize that guy on the fridge.
Yeah, gosh. Look at all these wonderful videos that we can watch while we're cooking something. Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
How do I... Is it... We were playing with the settings on the fridge, and the one thing we can't figure out how to do, we can't figure out how to change that from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Yeah, we checked every single.
We checked everything. The closest thing here was the fridge manager, but like usually there's a general setting somewhere. I couldn't find a general settings.
Yeah, just like a great big phone, but it doesn't seem to go back.
Anyway, not that that's important. Yeah, everything's looking really good, Ray.
Thanks.
You did a good job hiring the people you hired.
You gotta show this one, this t-shirt.
What's this? View inside. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on, confirm. That's what's inside the fridge right now.
I don't believe it, Ray. Wait a second. I don't remember seeing oranges.
Right there.
Oh, it's
not a wide angle, I guess.
What can you...
No, apparently not.
Oh my God! You can't even...
No. Version 2, I guess.
Please add some food.
Please add food.
This is ridiculous.
Warrior needs food. Remember that game?
Yes.
Warrior needs food.
Green elf needs food badly.
Yeah.
I remember. Anyway, this is nice. I like all these windows.
Yeah, so you can't see the view.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, I was showing the view when I first got here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this the master, or is it the other one that's the
It's the
master?
master because it has the ensuite. It has all these
Oh,
silly
right.
barn doors, right?
Silly barn doors.
Which apparently some people like.
Oh, I should have had a shower here.
You could have.
Dang it, Ray.
What's wrong with the other one? The water better this day, I think?
It's the master.
I guess next time.
What is this thing?
That is electrical panel.
What?
It's your electrical panel.
Oh, so you just have a blank.
Hides the electrical panel.
Okay, but what was that? I don't want to see our electrical panel. What is this though?
It's to cover it, that's all.
So can we put a picture there?
I know, that's what we should do. Put some kind of picture in here, make it look like it's supposed to be there.
I was like, let's put a big picture of Ray on there. That'd be
More
fun.
closets. There's lots of closets. Closets everywhere.
This is where the magic happened. I guess I showed this earlier.
Yeah.
This is where I actually took a shower. Look at that bland shower curtain.
You know, let's put it up.
Bed, because Ray sometimes sleeps here. And then we were here this morning.
Yeah.
And that's just a closet over there?
Yep. Really big closet.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty big, actually. Yep.
Well, I'm going to be taking off.
Well, safe drive.
I'm glad to have helped today. We'll remember this always.
Yeah, there you go. At least you got your laundry done.
Yeah.
You got that 1 month shower in.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you lived here, I'd be up here like once a week.
Have a shower. And do my
Bugging
laundry.
you in.
Do my laundry.
Like, hey, Ray. That was one janky ride, man. Holy hell. Highway 7 was snow covered. Highway 7's like kind of a major road around here. And cars are just creeping along. I was in four-wheel drive half the trip. Anyway, we're clear now. I'm not going to have any trouble the rest of the way. But there's several inches of snow. I guess it just came all quickly. Oh well. I wish I could probably show you guys how beautiful it is right now and how serene it is. If it's like this in the morning, I'll have one hell of a drone video. It's so nice. I just love it in the bush, like in the dark, in the quiet. Snow is pretty, I just don't want too much of it, you know? Know what I'm saying? Alright, gonna continue. Oops, no light. Happy? Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm happy to see you too. Jeez, Willow. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, no. Huh, you probably gotta do stuff. Hello. She loves the snow. Okay. Check out this bad boy. Huh? 25 bucks. And I've been looking for something that covers my ears and has something that can cover my lower half of my face. Even though I dislike having something like that because it gets all, you know, hot and humid in here, and then when I put my goggles down, the hot air just goes right up into my goggles and makes them annoying. Anyway, what do you got there, Russell? I bought these kind of on a whim. Same place that I bought this hat, feed store. I said, hey, do you guys got straw bales? And they said, no, haven't seen straw bales in a long time. They make the great big round ones now, right? You've seen them in the fields? They don't make bales. But they did have hay. And I thought, okay, I can use hay. Won't last as long. It will go rotten eventually. Straw would last a lot longer, but I got this for archery because the reason I haven't been doing any archery is because I'm afraid to lose more arrows. So, yeah. Nice day. We'll get some good solar today. All right, I'm gonna continue to the cabin, the place with the walls and the doors and stuff, windows, cabin. Been having problems with my gear selector again. It's because the last time I took it in, they tried to fix the problem where it was coming out of gear when I was going downhill or coasting. They fixed it, but whatever jury rig they did, it unfixed itself and caused a couple of other problems. And tried to switch it into low gear. It decided just at the top of that hill, nope, not gonna do it. So yeah, that's what that brrrr, it's just sitting in between gears. And then brakes don't like to work very well when they're really cold. It's usually not a problem. Anyway, third day leaving the, Jesus Christ. Come on guys, come on, work with me here. Third day leaving the cabin. Today I had to take the car in. Something wrong with the power steering, and they weren't able to fix it. They need parts, and it's an old car, so it's never just one fix. You know, I mean, today was 700 and something, and the next time I take it in, it's going to be over 1,000. Whatever. Anyway, dogs are always happy to see me when I get back. Go figure. So I spent the past 2 hours editing this video, and my eyes are starting to go squirrely from staring at the screen. Yeah, a bit of a weird video, right? My weird and beautiful life. A couple of days ago, maybe 3 days ago, I think it was Wednesday. What is today? Sunday? Might have been Wednesday. I decided that I wanted to get hot water to the sink here, and I had everything I needed. I just needed to connect it. Now everything in the bathroom on that one wall where the water heater is it's not finished, and it won't be finished. I have to finish the wall before I finish the pecs and everything. So I knew everything in there was temporary, but I just wanted hot water at the sink here, and maybe for showers, and maybe for this is where I get into trouble. I start thinking, well, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well do that. It's just an extra step. So here's a short little clip of what it looks like right now. And my God, what a nightmare. It was probably the worst project I've ever done, this additional little hot water segment. Because I thought, okay, if hot water to the sink, might as well put in hot water for the shower. And then hot water for the bathroom sink, might as well get that in there, because I don't know when I'll get to doing that wall. That wall's going to be a pain in the ass to do. Won't go into why, but it will be. So, just everything went wrong. Like, everything went wrong. You know, the worst part was I had everything connected. And I thought, okay, and there's levers everywhere. You'll see it in that short little clip. There's levers everywhere. And so I had everything connected, and I bumped the whole thing, and one of the levers down the line went, oop, and water came flying out. I'm like, shit. But then I fixed that, and so I just had to open up the water, the cold water, to the hot water heater. And the pump turns on, and it's on. I'm thinking, okay, it should probably run for a couple of seconds because there's air in the line. But it's not turning off. The pump's not turning off. And I'm like looking around going, I don't see any leaks. I don't see any leaks. So I turn it off. Like I shut off the cold water to the pump, or to the heater. And that's when I hear it. Something's happening in the kitchen. I don't know what. So I run into the kitchen, and it's raining in the kitchen. I went, oh my God, what have I done? And I ran upstairs. And there's 2 PEX lines in the ceiling, running from, there's a hot and a cold. Sorry, there's a hot and a cold, and a third one that I no longer plan to use. I just left it in there. I can pull it out at any time. But I accidentally connected it to the one that's in there, and it's cut about here, just sitting there, right? I'm like, oh no, I've connected it to the wrong PEX. How could I do that? How is that possible? And I ran upstairs, because there's still holes in the floor. I ran upstairs with a bath towel, and I'm leaning over and trying to mop it up, and I come down here, and I'm mopping it up, and I'm on the little ladder with the paper towel, you know, trying to clean, dry up the spots, because, I mean, this pine isn't protected. You know, you will see, you know, water spots. I think I did a pretty good job, actually. So I think, okay, this is an easy fix. I'm back in the bathroom. I'll just cut it from one, reconnect it to the other. Done, right? The proper one done. So I cut it. I make the connection again. I turn on the pump, and the pump's running. I'm like, uh-oh. I turn it off again. I run into the kitchen. It's raining again in the kitchen. I connected it to the exact same PEX pipe. I can't believe it. I cut it, and then I reconnected it. This so stupid. It's like the worst project ever, right? So again, I'm up there with the bath towel. I'm down here trying to clean this. It's raining everywhere. It's raining in the middle of the countertop, on the floor, over here. Oh my god. Because it's running. This water is running like along these boards and coming through at the cracks, right? Oh, what a nightmare. So I made the connection. I cut it and made the connection again. And I'm running out of adapters, right? Eventually, I'm just going to run out of adapters and no hot water. But I did it right, and I got it working. But now there's a leak at the right where it connects to the hot water heater. There's a leak there, a very slow leak, and I can't fix it. I don't know what's wrong. I've got Teflon tape in there, and I don't know. But anyway, I decided the only time I'm ever going to want hot water on is when I'm washing my hands. I'm sorry, not when I'm washing my hands, but when I'm doing the dishes or having a shower. The rest of the time, it takes so long for that hot water thing to start heating up water and for the hot water to get here. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not going to use hot water to wash my hands because I'm not going to sit here and wait for a minute for it to heat up, right? So I've actually got it turned off. There's a propane tank in there. I didn't shut it off and close the cold water to the hot water heater. So I don't get anything. If I want hot water to do the dishes, then I'll go in there and I'll turn on the propane and I'll turn on the cold water to the hot water heater, and then I did a little bit of dishes this morning, so I decided, well, I'd capture that water that was coming out before it got hot. And, I'll put it in the dog's water bowl, or I can put it in here, or I can do something with it. I could find a way to put it in the dishwasher, right? I can do something with it. I hate just letting it go down the drain. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm probably forgetting like 3 or 4 things that went wrong when I was doing that, because it just seemed like a project from hell. Oh, there is one more thing that happened. Oh yeah, because I was talking to City Girl on the phone, telling her I've almost got the hot water. This was before it started raining in the kitchen. I said I've almost got this connected, and so I let her go, and then these problems happened, the rain and stuff, and it wasn't much long after I got it working, and I said, screw that slow leak, that my back, this pain that I've had, this muscle strain or whatever it is, it's really tender here in the side, but the pain radiates around my back, so it's probably this muscle, I forget what it's called, but that started hitting me big time. Like, I tweaked something, and I thought, okay, whoa, this isn't good, because I was really on the mend, right? I'm working again. So I thought, okay, I'll lie down on the couch with a heating pad, for 15 minutes and see if that helps. So I did. I lay on the couch. I'm like on my back, and I've got the thing there, 15 minutes, and I get up, and the pain is twice as bad as it was. I'm like, literally, I'm walking like this, like around the kitchen going, it was so bad. I don't know what happened. All I can figure is, when I was upstairs with the bath towel, I was in pretty much the same position that I was in when I heard it the first time, right? Like, I'm crouched over that hole, and reaching around with the... But I thought I had myself braced, but I don't know what I did. And the next morning I got up, I don't know how I slept either. Next morning I got up and I'm coming here in the kitchen going, holy crap. This was really terrible. And I took the dogs for a short hike. And I'm going down the trail so slowly that they kept coming back and looking at me like, what's wrong? Because I don't go forever. I go a certain distance and I come back, right? So they're probably coming back and going, did you turn around? Is he still moving? Oh. But I took a couple of Advil that next morning in my back, and the pain was a lot better. And then the next morning I was better, and I took another Advil. So I'm on the mend again. I can move around again. I probably set myself back a week of doing nothing. Like, I can't take the chance that I hurt this again, because I can't do anything. Even now, like, if I go out to get firewood, I'm really using my legs. And I've dropped some things on the floor here, and I just left them because like picking something up is like, I need one of those grabby things on a long pole where you grab it. Anyway, as I said, I probably set myself that back a week, which sucks. Like I really need to bring in some more firewood, and I gotta like this would be the perfect time to start bringing materials for the workshop. But I can't take that chance. I gotta let this heal, right? If I tweak it again, it could be worse next time. I know I'm almost at the point where, I've got enough firewood for a few weeks, which is not great. But I'm almost at the point where I just pack up and go back to the city and live in the condo for a few weeks and do absolutely nothing while I heal. That way I'm not using any firewood. I'm not, I don't want to do that, but it certainly crossed my mind as an option. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed my rants. Oh, weird video, right? Weird and beautiful. I think that's what I'm going to call it. My weird and beautiful life. I hope you enjoyed it. What was your favorite part of the video? What part didn't you like? Some people don't like the drone shots. I love the drone shots. And when I was up there with the drone, well, I guess I wasn't up there. When I was down here and the drone was up there, for a long time I just kind of flew around looking for wildlife. It's really hard to see because I use my iPad screen, right, as my screen that I'm flying with. And I get my strongest glasses on and I'm looking like this, but it's still really hard to pick up wildlife when you're 200 meters in the air. Well, I wasn't 200 meters in the air, you know what I mean, right? Anyway, I love the drone shots. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.